Earlier I talked to KJ, I said it's also his first protest with buggy traffic. So it's historic in many ways. Good morning, everyone. I have a couple of housekeeping things to take care of. Our park is located at the corner of, you go down to 5th Street and travel north, it will get you to the community park. It is not officially open, but the borough staff has worked hard to have the restrooms open for your use today, the gazebo and the pavilions as well. Also, since this is a large assembly of people, it is my duty to encourage everyone to wear a mask and social distance when you can. And obviously, there wouldn't be a large group of people here today if it was not for the efforts of KJ Williams. So if you would, a round of applause for him. Thank you. That's right. That's right. Everyone else too. So when I heard about the killing of George Floyd, a senseless killing, I was enraged and disgusted like everyone else. And frankly, I personally had the blessing of being raised by parents who did not judge people by the color of their skin. I was raised in a home where we did not use racial slurs. And I wish it was like that everywhere, but you know, I'm realizing that, you know, I know it's not like that. Just recently, on this very block, a black couple was in town looking for an apartment. And they met with the landlord and they said, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go for a little walk to get a feel for the neighborhood. And the landlord came out and they hadn't gone for the walk, they were sitting in their vehicle. And he said, what's going on? You know, he thought maybe they were rethinking it. They said, well, we didn't get 20 yards and someone gave us the finger. And that made me very, very sad. Not only that it happens everywhere, but it happened in my hometown. So if there's ever going to be change, it's going to be through education and calling out these behaviors when we see them. So thank you for everyone attending today, and thank you for KJ for having the bravery and passion to take the Black Lives Matter to places where it's needed most. Thank you.
Yeah, guys. That's thank you, Mayor Cooney, for speaking. That was a crazy story you had to tell. But yeah, guys. I owe this to my brothers, Tariq. He's from Mifflinburg, so he knows. He knows. Yeah, give my man a round of applause. He had a big part of helping me do this. I don't know as many people in this community as I did in Millen, but thank you. So thank you, Tariq. But like I said, this is not possible without my brothers being just as brave, just as strong, just as courageous as me. So give these guys a round of applause too, because they deserve it just as much as me. So yeah, we like I said, we are here for love, for peace, and that is it. We see the oppression and the hate in our own backyards. We've seen it for years, all of us. Some people may have not, so we're here to educate you on what is going on in your own backyard, because it happens. It's unfortunate, but it's happening here. Some of us, Tariq, we know. So, and somebody's got to stand up. Somebody's gotta push back a little bit, and that's what we're doing. If nobody's gonna do it, then we'll do it. If not us, then who? Somebody has to do it. So I appreciate all you guys for being here. I'm gonna go ahead. Tariq, this is his town. This is his community. I'm gonna let him go ahead and say a few words to you guys too.
Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Tyreek Thorman. If no one knows me, I'm from Mifflinburg. I went to high school here. I played sports here. I'm big in the community and stuff like that. Like Mayor Cooney said, when I heard of the horrendous killing of Floyd, it was heartbreaking. It was tragic. I felt it in the pit of my stomach. I was speechless. I didn't have many words for it. Because nothing like that should happen. Nothing like that should happen in a world like today. It is 2020. Stuff like that should not happen. There's no reason for something like that. Like, we need to hold ourselves to a higher standard than to be able to be out here doing stuff like that. Like, that's just ridiculous. Like, I don't even have any words for that. It's just crazy. Like, and I saw KJ and his brothers put stuff together in Milton, and they were out here showing out, doing crazy stuff, and getting mad support from everybody. And he reached out to me and he was like, "Yo, man, like, I think we need to take this somewhere else. Like, what do you think? Watsontown or Mifflinburg? And we're like, give me your opinion." So I hit him up and I was like, "Dude," and like we were typing at the exact same time. At the exact same time, we were like, "Dude, this has to happen in Mifflinburg. This place has to happen in Mifflinburg, man. Like, you need to wake up and see what's going on." So he asked me, he's like, "Man, like, we gotta show out, and like I need you to do your part, and let's do this thing together." So I was like, "All right." So I started putting things together and posting on Facebook and getting a hold of my other brothers and stuff like that, and telling them to spread the word and stuff like that. And this whole past week, I've been receiving nasty messages, death threats, crazy stuff, man. Like, I should not be out here at work getting calls from anonymous calls. I'm picking up the phone. Thank you. Where I'm picking up the phone and people are telling me they're gonna kill me, they're gonna lynch me, they're gonna hang me, all that kind of stuff. All because I want to say enough's enough. All because I want to put my foot down. I want to say this is not okay. This is not what should be happening. Sir. My whole entire life in this town, I mean, don't not get me wrong, I'm not saying this town is a bad town. There are plenty of good people in this town. This town is a lovely place, and it is filled with plenty of people that are filled with love, up to the brim. I'm telling you, there's a lot of love in this town. But also, to go along with the love, there's a lot of hate. There are a lot of nasty people, ugly souls in this town. It's all yeah. But anyway, there's a lot of hate in this town, and we decided that we had to come together and we had to say enough's enough. So we started going to extra lengths, doing all kinds of anything we possibly could do to get this to happen. Never ever did I imagine that like y'all were gonna show out like this, man. Like I'm speechless. I don't got no words for this right now. From the deepest depths of my heart right now, like I love you all so much. I thank you all so much. This means so much to me, and I know it means so much to these guys right here. Like I just give y'all a round of applause right now because thank you. You all are part of the change. You guys are all part of the change, and without y'all, this would not be possible. Like if y'all didn't come out, we called y'all answered the call. You picked the phone up, and y'all came out here, y'all put yourselves out here. People are out here hating. Y'all saw that middle fingers going up, stuff like that. But either way, they had to pay attention to us. They had to see us. He had to go out of his way to look at us and pull the hate out of his heart to show it to us. That makes me, you know what I see for that? I see you saw me, you heard me, and that's what I'm here for. You heard me. I'm not asking you to put above anybody else. I don't want that. I don't want people to say, "Oh, I want him to be better than me." That's not what I want. I just want to be treated equally as you. You can stand me in the face and say you hate me. You hate me, that's fine. It doesn't. I love you. I don't care. I love you. I love your family. I want nothing but greatness for you. I want nothing but success for you and everyone you love. Because I love you and I want you. I want you to achieve every goal you set your mind to. I want y'all to achieve that because y'all are the change. Without y'all, this wouldn't be possible. Amen. Would not be possible. And I'm literally speechless. Y'all showed out, and I can't even express the amount of love I have for y'all. Like more people like you, the world would be a better place. So with that being said, one more round of applause for these boys right here, man. Without them, this wouldn't be possible, man. Y'all showed out, man. Thank you, man.
We love you too.
Thank you, Mayor Cooney. Thank you for that, man. Thank you for the sheriff, all you guys over there doing your jobs, man. Thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. And with that, I'm about to hand the back over to KJ, and y'all keep showing out. Keep hydrated. There's plenty of water, ice. We have pizza coming, all that good stuff. And together we are stronger. Let's make them hear us, people. Yay!
All right, thanks, Tariq. Okay, guys. Like Tariq said, if you haven't seen the video, I've seen the video of our brother George Floyd who lost his life. If you haven't seen the video, it's hard to watch. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. It's hard to watch. But I encourage you all to at least go watch it. It's hard, but it's essential. It's essential viewing for everybody to see that video to make sure that does not happen again. As much as it may hurt to watch it, and you may even shed a tear, but you have to watch it. You have to see what is happening. If you haven't seen it yet, I do encourage you to see it. But just saying that, I want us all to take a moment. If other people want to talk or be heard, that's fine. But take a moment. Let's just take a quick moment of silence for anybody that has lost their life to police brutality, racism, to anybody that's been affected by racism, social injustice, anything of that nature. If we could all, if y'all want to take a knee, y'all want to stand up, it doesn't matter, but I'm going to go ahead and take a knee in a moment of silence for everybody that's lost their life who's been affected by this.
Go, fist up! Fist up!
All right, y'all. Thank you. I feel like that's very important to do that. That's very important to take that moment of silence. We have to continue to take that moment of silence. Everywhere we go, we will take that moment of silence before we really get everything kicked off. Okay. So we are hearing the name George Floyd right now. That's what has brought us, a lot of us here, because they've seen the video, they heard it. But it's not just about George. It's about Trayvon Martin.
Say his name.
It's about Oscar Grant.
Say his name.
Eric Garner. Sandra Bland. Breonna Taylor. It's not just about George. He's just been another victim.
It's also about you, KJ. It's also about you guys.
Yes, sir.
Not just them.
Yep. It's also because I could be Trayvon Martin.
I am George Floyd.
We feel in any neighborhood in this whole country, you shouldn't have to feel uncomfortable to go for a jog in your own town. You shouldn't have to feel threatened to go for a jog in your own town. So that's what we stand for, guys. We're not just here standing up for one man that was taken. We're standing up for anybody that's been affected by this. We felt it. Yeah, we felt it. We know. So for anybody that has something to say today, I open the mic up to you to come up here and talk. Anybody at all. It doesn't matter who it is. Anybody that wants to talk, the mic is open to say whatever you want to say. Get anything off your chest. But first, y'all, change. This is something I've been thinking about a lot lately. A lot. Change starts with you. You have to find it within yourself, within your own heart, to make it change. Because it's not easy. It takes a lot of courage for y'all to be here. So start with yourselves. Sometimes you gotta take a step back, look in the mirror, check yourself and think, what are you gonna stand up for? Saying that, I got two my one brother Frankie right here, he got some things to say. As you can see, this is how this has affected us. I'm 23 years old. I've grown up in Central Pennsylvania my whole life. Tariq, I think he's a year older than me. He's lived in Mifflinburg his whole life.
You can't fake something like this. It's real. It's raw. This is how he feels. This is how everybody here should feel. Too long.
Frankie, do you want to go ahead and say something? Got you, brother. Yeah. I'm gonna stand over here.
I thank each and every person that came here. Be proud of yourselves because you guys are part of change. It's beautiful. Like I said in Milton last week, it was beautiful to see the diversity in the crowd. The young, old, white, black, Spanish. It's beautiful to see, and it gives us hope also for the future. It's a beautiful thing. I didn't expect this. I expected to be met with resistance, and that just goes to show that I was prejudging. You know what I mean? I was prejudging. and I'm guilty of that at times. You know, I don't think anybody isn't. And we just have to do better. We have to start, I know with my children, I start in my home, and I just try to make sure that if I set their foundation the right way, then that's less likely of a chance they go out there and they're biased towards anybody, you know, that they hate anybody. And I believe wholeheartedly that as long as we treat everybody else the same way we treat our family, things will get better. You know, I don't want any type of hate in my house, so I shouldn't want it in your house or for the little young lady right there. I don't want my children to be brutalized by anybody, so I don't want it for her either. You know, I thank you guys for coming out. This is, you know, we don't have to reiterate and repeat just how long things like this have been going on. You know, it's been way too long. This is how we get a change. Even having a conversation. I've had so many people reach out to me and ask, what could we do? And it's my white friends, and they'll ask me, what could we do? I want to do more than just not being a racist. And this is what we do. This is what we do. We come out, we have our voice heard, and we project love. You know, and I think more importantly than anything is just to understand that it's all right for people to have different opinions than me. You know, that's all right, because I have my opinion, they have their opinion. But they have to realize that our goal is also fighting for their rights too. You know, the same way I don't want this to happen to me, I don't want it to happen to people that have the complete opposite view. You know, I don't want their child to become a victim of police brutality or some type of racism or sexism. I don't want that, you know. It's so beautiful and refreshing to see everybody here. To see, it's beautiful. We didn't have this 5, 10, 15 years ago. You know, we didn't have this. And when I was young, I've been beat up by officers that didn't take their oath the way they should have. I was set up by them. I've done all that, but I've also been protected by the cops that are good. So it came a point in my life where I had to realize, you know, the same way we don't want to be judged and packed in is the same way we can't do that to others. Once again, I thank each and every one of you for coming. This is beautiful to look around the crowd and to see such diversity. You know, you guys should be proud of yourself. The young people that are out here, be proud of yourself. You guys are making a change. When I was their age, I wouldn't have been able to keep my emotions in check, you know, and to see everybody else here doing the same is beautiful. Other things that we have to do also is we have to put ourselves in those positions to make a change. If we see that police forces, that we don't see faces that represent us, then we have to go be those police officers. If we see the judicial system, that we don't see people that look like us, then we have to go and do that. And believe me, it's not hard. We can do it. You know, we just have to be willing to put in that work. I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I have love for each and every person here. I don't care if I don't know you. As a human being, I have love for you guys, and be proud of yourself. I can't say that enough, how proud you guys should be of yourself. This isn't about us against anybody else. This is about us for us.
Sure.
We're here to stand up for everybody's right. It doesn't matter if you're white, black, or Spanish. We want everybody to be treated equal, everybody to be treated just, and nobody should have to fear, you know, coming out of their house or getting pulled over by the police or having an interaction with them. Nobody should have to fear that. And we also have to hold each other accountable. The same way we call these cops out when they're doing something messed up is the same way that my brothers and sisters, when we see each other doing something messed up, we have to pull their coat and pull them to the side and hold them accountable.
Yes, sir.
You know, we can't show favoritism. We can't have picks in this. If we're going to do it, we have to do it all the way around the board. If I see one of my brothers doing something they're not supposed to do, I'm supposed to pull their coat. You know, I'm not supposed to let somebody else do it. Or I'm not supposed to be like, oh, that's my homie, I can't do that because he's my homie. No, that's even more reason to do it. So thank you guys. Be super proud of yourself. And this makes me optimistic. I have a 1-month-old baby there and my other children. And seeing this and all the young faces gives me hope that hopefully they don't have to go through this. You know, hopefully when they get a little older, their lives are a little better,
Yep.
run a little smoother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And the only way that happens is like this. We can come out, we can be peaceful and have our points heard. You know, everybody has a voice. Use it. If we don't use it, it's worthless. I thank you guys and be proud of yourself.
If not us, then who? If not now, then where? If not us, then who? If not now, then where? Thank you guys so much for coming out. I appreciate every person that's here, every person that took their time out of their busy day to come here and help us with our cause that we're trying to move to the masses. I got on the mic last week in Milton, and I was angry, and I feel like I have a right to be. But I let my emotions get a hold of me, and I just, I said what I felt. Today I brought a few words that I put my thoughts together this week, and I just want to just say something. Someone once said, if you believe in a cause, you must stand up for that cause, whether 1 million people are behind you or you are alone. My brothers and I right here came before you today to help you better understand the pain in our hearts from years upon years of inequality, decades upon decades of injustice. MLK once said, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We all have seen what injustice continues to happen to our young brothers and sisters who have been murdered for the world to see with no consequences. They have been ignored. We have marched for decades. Our cries go unheard as well. We stand outside government buildings with signs to spread awareness of our fight because people say what we feel is perceived oppression. We stood right in front of your face and showed you the facts just for you to pretend to be blind. We share hashtags, videos, and photos of injustice, of racism to the masses so the world can see the colors of its true self. Just for everyone to forget in a few months. We will not forget. We will not stop. We will fight for real change in our communities. Eugene Ionesco once said, ideologies is what separates us. Dreams and anguish brings us together. Dr. King had a dream. His dream was that we could fix the problems of this nation so torn apart. His goal was creating a world where we look past the color of each other's skin and judge each other on character, on values, on you as a human being, not as a race. But here we are today, separated, divided, still not standing as equal, still waiting for the bank of justice to this day to cash our checks of true equality, of true justice. To this day, Dr. King's words mean more than ever. The Negro is still not free. The life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the chains of discrimination. The Negro lives are on a lonely island of poverty in the midst of a vast ocean of material prosperity. The Negro is still languished in the corners of American society and finds himself on exile in his own land. And we've come here today to dramatize that shameful realization that we are still not equal. Dr. King said, peace is not merely just a distant goal, but by a means that we achieve that goal. Our goals here as brothers, if not us, then who? Our goals is to bring equality to this great area of central Pennsylvania. To bring an end to racism and prejudice to this area that has been seen and ignored for far too long. To put a stop to the oppression of the minorities in all walks of life. Our goal is to give our people the hope that one day our children will not have to worry about hate. but only love. A world where they live together as brothers and sisters, not as black and white. Peace is not our goal, but until we unite as one community and bring peace amongst our people, our goals will not be reached. We will not reach our goals. This is bigger than all of us. And until every single person here realizes that we live in a system built to marginalize minorities and give the upper hand to the fair skin, we will never move forward. This is not an outlandish opinion. This is the sad, cruel reality that we must face in order to move forward, to build a future where our happiness is not dependent on the color of our skin having to play a part in our fight for the American dream. We are here today to shed light on the inequality in this area. We are here to make amends with the things that we have done in the past in order to forge out a new future. In order to walk together with our brothers and sisters, arm in arm on the climb to equality, to work together to fight for the justice we all deserve, to make real change. We will come together and we will fight this battle directly. No man is one island, entire of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent. And when we begin to come together to help each other, we will change the world. We will make a difference. We will be heard. And we will not stop until something tangible is done. If not us, then who? If not now, then when? If not us, then who? If not now, then when? Thank you, guys. Alright, after I say his name, I want you guys to say George Floyd, and after I say her name, go ahead and say Breonna Taylor. Say his name!
George Floyd!
Say her name!
Breonna Taylor!
Say his name!
George Floyd!
Say her name!
Breonna Taylor!
Say his name!
George Floyd!
Say her name!
Breonna Taylor!
Say his name!
George Floyd!
Say her name!
Breonna Taylor!
Say his name!
George Floyd!
Say her name!
Breonna Taylor!
We will not stop until there's change. Until we are all one. Until we are all together. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys.
Say his name! George Floyd! 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 No justice! No peace! 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 Guess who's running? What's going on, buddy? You need water? That's what happened. No, that's what I'm saying. She was running the lights. Excuse me.
Yo, Frank, my name.
Excuse me, bro.
I'm sorry, my name's Tony. And I'm basically here 20 years playing hair, though.
You good, brother? You all right?
I don't know.
Pretty good turnout for a little town.
Yes. It's more people than Milton.
Really? That's awesome.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's beautiful. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Good. Excuse me.
No peace! No peace! We are the Taylor!
Cigarettes don't bother me. I grew up smoking.
I just like a month ago started smoking again. Yeah, I know. I hate it, and I like every maybe like 5 or 10 years I'll smoke for about a month or two, and then I'll stop smoking, and then I can't stand. I hate it though.
Yeah, I've been down that road.
Yep.
Still deal with chewing tobacco.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah. Huh? Thank you. Thank you. That's okay. Thank you. Y'all see how nice this is? And this is a big step for this area. It's beautiful to see everybody here in love and unity and supporting each other. It's beautiful. I thank you guys for your support on here. We all have a role to play in this, so I thank you guys, man. And G-Dub, congratulations on your wrench, brother. Murph, congratulations on your wrench, brother. Thank you guys for your continued support. I'm very selective who I give the wrenches to, just because it gives you a little power to silence somebody. So I have to know that that person will use that wrench the right way. You know, I don't want anybody silenced for expressing their point of view. As long as they're not being disrespectful and hateful towards others, you know, I believe everybody has, you know, the right to express themselves. When you cross the line to be disrespectful and hateful towards others, I can't have that, you know. I thank you guys, man. You guys are dope. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Yes, sir, G-Dup. Exactly, Reaper. Wanna grab it? It's facing outward.
Don't even cry. Don't get me on camera. I did. Somebody said this to you.
Hold on, hold on. Yeah. and that will
Defeat everything we're doing.
yeah, and it doesn't even, you know, they're not here, you know what I'm saying? But that will get attributed to this. I'm not sure. I just wanted to make sure nobody ruined it. I don't know. I just wanted to make sure nobody's ruining this thing. You know. Yeah, I seen somebody came where like the truck came. Yeah. Yeah, and it'll be somebody that isn't here for us, but it'll get attributed to.
Oh, my bad.
All they will say is there was an incident. You know. Okay. Good. I got in the video the baby when she was putting her fist up, so I'm gonna go and try to take a picture of it. Yeah. It was so dope. I'm on live on YouTube. There was like, yo, the baby, and it was raising. Yeah.
You'll have to come over to swim sometime.
So you guys are taking them right now, right? So we're sending them home. We'll send half with her, and I know, and half with. We'll send the other half with Elvin, and we'll be kid free. Yeah, look. You see them? They're like, huh? Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
We'll bring the stage. We didn't need everything over there.
See, and what's so beautiful about this too is that normally people will see a white person, and just because they look a certain way, be like, that person's racist. And you see they're here with us. Together. Exactly. So next time you see them, you're more likely to talk to them and say thank you. You know. And it's beautiful. That's the part I love. Yep. That I love, man.
You know, it's a small percentage on both sides. Absolutely. Going down the street.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
And then everybody
Exactly.
Exactly. And that's not the way.
No.
But you know, one thing I'm realizing is silence is as bad as not being.
Absolutely.
We gotta start.
Yep.
We gotta start.
Absolutely. I always, the way that it makes it so easy for me, I personalize it. I say, okay, if my kid was doing something bad at home, would I be silent? No. If I do, I'm you know, sort of backing up that behavior. You know, and it's the same way we have to look at it, you know, with everybody else. And it's sometimes it's so hard to do amongst our friends and our peers to tell them, look, you're wrong. You're wrong. Yes. Exactly. We can't have picks because if we seen them about to jump off a bridge or off a roof, we would stop them. Yeah. So we have to put that same energy and love into pulling their coat, you know, every single time. We can't have picks when we do it. We have to do it every single time. Every single time we see an injustice, we have to speak up about it. Doesn't matter who it's towards. Yeah, and who's perpetrating it. We have to. We have to.
I agree.
Absolutely. We have to.
Yep, I went to school with him.
You're gonna have to be careful because you're in the spotlight. The devil's gonna try to bring you down.
Yeah, I believe me, I've been feeling that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Be careful because
I know.
it can go to your head.
Absolutely.
And it's not about that.
Yep,
It's
exactly.
about the gifts God's given you.
Yep.
To carry
To use it for the right way. And that's it's so ironic that you say that because the young guys, I called them and had them come to the shop yesterday. And the exact same thing you just said to me is what I said to them. You know what I mean?
God's given you a plan.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it's not, we have to separate our ego and realize this isn't about me, this isn't about you, this is about all of us.
Absolutely.
You know, because when our ego's involved and we think it's about one of us over the others, we have this problem now. You know? Yep. We have this problem now.
Great job.
Absolutely. I'm so proud of them because I know at their age, I wouldn't have been able to have the discipline they had.
All right.
You know, I would have acted out and dealt with the consequences and be like, all right, you know, and doing nothing but taking 50 steps back for the one we take forward.
This is the time when 1% of the idiots take the opportunity.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly.
You do backward play.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that. I'll be late today.
Is she it? Where is she?
Latch on.
Oh, she's feeding her.
I was going to take a picture of it.
Oh, I know. She's
We're gonna have to charge you for that.
that one's extra special.
Yeah.
Major's made plans. He's coming to my house after this. To swim? Yeah. And he's bringing his iPad.
Absolutely, Reaper Keeper. Absolutely. That there has been throughout the course of history a lot of oppression. Not just on blacks, not just on Spanish. There have been many cultures and many races that have been discriminated against, and each and every single one of them is wrong. You know, we can't have that. You know, and that's why it's important to speak out against it every single time. You know, every single time. Not when it's convenient, not when it's somebody we don't know, not when it's somebody we don't like. We have to speak about it every single time. And especially when it's amongst our peers. That's when it's most important to speak about it. Look at these kids. It's beautiful. That's dope, Paul. That's dope. She feeding. She's feeding. Elvin said he wanted to get a picture. He said he wanted to get a picture of the baby. So I said, you're feeding. I said, if you want that one, we're going to have to charge you a lot. I told her, Elvin, I said, if you want that picture, we're going to have to charge you. It's not a free. Wake up, relentless for the pay cuts. Waste time. I'm not. I seen a truck. When I looked, it was like I think a truck that came through the barriers. They had like a Trump flag in the back and a flag, but then there was two people. So yeah, I don't know, to be honest. Absolutely G'd up. He already has. You know, we've never been down before. When I look, looking at the world like, where do we go? Nigga, when we hit pop, when the killers down the street for sure. Nigga, I'm in the. So I thank you guys for tuning in. Unfortunately, nah, that's not what it is, Slip. I thank you guys for tuning in. Unfortunately, my phone about to die. I thank you guys. We'll probably do a live tonight. I thank you guys very, very much. And it's the perfect time to love somebody. Thank you guys.